Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Welcome. So finally, we have a completed project from Champagne Sloppy himself, R.B. Drake Graham, and PartyNextDoor, as artist Mobile. And they put together an album, a complete project, a joint project collaboration, which is called Some Sexy Songs for You. And what it is basically a Valentine's Day mood album, basically targeting the female race more than the male. That's what they want to cater to, and that's what this album is really for. I thought this album was bold. It was very unique. It was very engaging. It was very much, pretty much monumental, incredible piece of shit. Let's go, baby! Ah! Captain Carcino, Captain Black America's here, baby. I done got some rest. Y'all in trouble now. Ah! We ready. We are ready. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all done messed up now. Y'all done messed up now. Captain Black America here, baby. And we finna get it cracking. Oh. Jerry, if you don't listen to this album, it won't affect your life. Now, let's get to the review, though, realistically. We not finna go. We not finna go all into this. Hey. Listen. First of all, let's give an honest review of this project before, we get to the fun and all that. That was more entertainment. But let's get to the actual breakdown of the album. Sino got a lot of rest, bro. A lot of unintended rest. Now, the consensus they have made it a pretty much staple, whether it's in the community or outside of the community. The consensus has always put it into perspective. That when you make an album or a project, you have an idea, you have a vision, right? And then you go to collectively put the songs together to tell the story of the vision when you're making an album. Now, it seemed like they had a story and they had a vision that they wanted to tell. And all right, Jeff. So they wanted to tell a story that was pretty much transparent. Some people are saying album of the year. It already, I mean, as soon as the album dropped, it wasn't even out yet. And people saying that like album of the year, these are Drake's stands. Okay, so we understand that that's gonna be the dynamic when coming into this album. Um, from the start, the engineering on this album is incredible. Like it's really good engineering done on the album. That's what I'm listening to. I'm like, damn, this is some good engineering. Quality of the work with the engineering was perfect. Almost. It was almost. But is this Drake going back to the old Drake? No. Which instead of getting a project that was unique or in a class of its own, or to call even today's R&B, I would play a Chris Brown album before I play this album. I mean, they were going down a level of Chris Breezy type of music. Like Party's albums, this is the worst party album there's ever been. Because this is not really a party album. This is like someone else's theme to a party album mixed in with some shit Drake want to do. So basically, it's like, let's say you create art. Let's say you create and you draw a picture, right? Then you hand it to somebody and somebody said, ooh, and start drawing all over your shit and adding some other art to it. And was like, oh man, if you just flare the hair up a little bit, and if you just draw some trees here, and then you put that there, and you looking like, damn. The production was horrible. The engineering was good. The engineering did their job. The problem in this scenario that people are not getting at is that it's not what people think it is. Like, let me tell you something. If you told me this was an AI version of Drake, I would have believed you. That's how bad the auto-tune was. The engineer did his job. It wasn't the engineer's fault. The production was down. Like the people, what they gave to the engineer, what he had to work with. I'm just like, man, dude, this guy deserves an Oscar because y'all gave him a bunch of bullshit. Dog, if we listen to this, he said it started off as a party album. Then Drake jumped on it and they changed it to fit him. Exactly. That's what it started to sound like. It sounds like, once again, Drake is culture vulture. He's trying to get in tune to whatever a vibe is that someone else has, which is the motto of Champagne Sloppy. He said he's champagne floppy now. Like this album ain't even it to Drake fans, and they're trying to promote it so hard. Like, no, y'all just hate on Drake. No, people are disappointed. They was waiting to hear this project, which was supposed to come out earlier in the summer. Then it's supposed to come out in the winter time, in the fall. Now it's been pushed all the way back. So he did all this disappearing and hiding around to come out with this. This is not rare gems, okay? This is not one of those classics. This is some old rendition. I swear, I listened to a whole list of songs that basically sound the same. Lyric. Drake was not in his bag on this. Everybody normally prefers Drake singing over rapping sometimes, but he needs to just hang it up for real with this. With the auto-tune thing, you can't sing, nigga. Let's just say that. Let's just be honest. You can't sing. You're like somebody who likes singing but can't sing. Nigga, I would listen to Eddie Murphy's albums. What's up? What's up with you? I would listen to What's Up With You before I listen to your ass auto-tune sing one more goddamn time. All right? Let me tell you something. You can't sing. I don't know what. Hell, dude, just do the melody. Okay? Do that. Do melody with the auto-tune. Don't go all full auto-tune. You never go full auto-tune. Unless you T-Pain or somebody who know what the hell they doing with it. Don't go full auto-tune. Just do a little melody in auto-tune. Then cut that shit off. Because you doing your whole thing in auto-tune, your whole singing in auto-tune. Don't stop. You doing too much. Damn, Sloppy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, there was some songs here, they took some risks. That's why I said it was bold. It was bold because they took some risk doing something, but it sounds like you're doing somebody else's music. If you know what I mean? Like they got a song over there dedicated to the Latino community. I mean, for real, my favorite song that I like the most of this, it's like saying, all right, all of this is shit. What's the best out of the piece of shit there is that's still a piece of shit? Die Trying. That's probably the only song on the album that I would probably give a replay to. That's it. Die Trying is, and that is a prime example of what this. He said, damn, I just started listening. Too much auto-tune. Right, too much auto-tune, too much T-Pain in it. When you ain't T-Pain. It's an incredible album. If you want to put some shit on and make you go crazy, if you want to interrogate somebody for information, all right, we got Party and Drake out. Ah, no! Look, the bag of dope is on 5th and 3rd, dog. I got some extra guns under the floor. Y'all missed that. Just let me go, man. Nobody who know R&B and music, this sounds like a rip-off. This sounds like somebody else's theme, not these two dudes. This sounds like a young boy vibe. For real, this album sounds like a young boy vibe. You know how you hear an old Negro? That's like me trying to do some Kai Cenat type shit. Yo, no. What? You know, I would be crazy to do some shit like that. Right? It's torture. And I just can't stop this feeling. It's torture. It's torture. And I just can't stop this feeling. Man, this album is torture. This album was made for people who are 17, 15, 16, and maybe 18, 19, and 20. So Drake just wanted the creative vibe so it could be sexy time. So he's rapping. This damn near 40-year-old man is rapping to teenagers. But ain't nothing weird about that. Ain't nothing weird about that. You just want to get the club lit. You want to get the club lit with girls who ain't old enough to get in the club. The Spanish song, that's the one I was talking about. That's the one I was saying. That was bold. It was bold for them to try to do that. He said the Spanish reviewer said they weren't even singing the language correct. So whatever you stole that from, Sloppy, because we know you stole it. It just ain't been proven yet, but trust me, you stole something. This album sounds like you stole some shit. Because there's one, this ain't your vibe, okay? You're trying to hijack somebody's vibe. Plus, let's go over the lyrics. We haven't even gotten to the lyrics yet. Let's get to the word play of the song, because I actually listen to what people are saying. And what it sounds like is Party is doing an album. Party is actually doing and creating to the music. Drake is sounding like a bitter bitch. And that's what you sound like the entire album. You look like the biggest simp in the world. You sound like a jealous, bitter simp who's trying to brag like, I still got money. I don't need you. Nah. You sound just like that on every goddamn song. Now, that ain't me hating. That's the truth. Go listen to the lyrics. He sound like a bitter bitch on every damn song. That's what he better call it, some stolen shit for you. Because all of this sounds stolen. Okay? That stuff is hot. You take this shit to the pawn shop, they're going to be, man, that thing burning my fingers off. I can't touch that. This album sounds like a ripoff of another album that was better than this. And this is the ripoff version. A-Dub, I was exhausted. I have been up like 16 hours straight. I was exhausted. I crashed. Like, went to sleep. Not crash my car. But I'm saying, I'm doing another review. Don't worry. That's the spoiler one. So, there's one end credit scene. So, in case you didn't see it. But, we're going to go into that in the spoiler version. But I was exhausted, dog. That's what I'm saying. I had done so much work. Because if you on the Patreon, you ain't even begun to see what's going to come next. Right. It's simp music. That's all this is simp music from Drake. Crying and whining. He in there dissing Melissa Ford. Like, Melissa Ford, we love you. You really from the six, but it breaks my heart that you're over there with that sucker. I was like, what? Angry review. I like the movie. Man, what the hell are you talking about? Right. That's why Joe Budden was on to it. Joe was, no. Don't use me for an album rollout. No. I'm not going. You got shot 90 times. Go outside and get your lick back. You up there looking like Weekend at Bernie's. That was funny, Joe. That Weekend at Bernie's was perfect. Because the dude couldn't come out there on stage like he was Weekend at Bernie's with his hose everywhere and he's just smoke going. Like, it's like obvious. You got an album coming out, you gonna post a clip of Joe Budden. And you're crying because you were the one through the whole rap battle trying to get Joe on your side. Like he was calling to check up on me, pretending that he's calling me to be my friend through this whole battle the whole time. I'm like, why would you trust Joe Budden? He don't like you. You took his woman to swim with dolphins. Did you forget that? If I sleep with somebody's chick, took his girl to go swim with some dolphins, I'm not going to expect that nigga to ever like me. Ever in life. Even when he said, oh, no, dog, we cool. I know don't like me. He shouldn't like me. So you took his girl, the one that he was crazy about, ready to fight NBA players about. You took his girl, flew her out to go swim with dolphins. She ain't never did nothing like that. Y'all swimming with dolphins, you nailing this chick all weekend, then bring her back home and give her back to Joe like, hey, then you're like, hey, we friends again, right? That dude got like 15 Drake diss songs that we have not heard. He only released like 2. He had another one ready to go. Yo, I ain't Drake. I ain't Drake. I was like, dog, he was charged up off of you just saying a little thing in a line. So for his business purposes, he was nice to you. Cordial, because it was good for business. That's like saying he likes Eminem now. He don't like Eminem. He got to toe the line when it comes to Eminem now because of the power ranking of it. Because of business. But he don't like Eminem. Eminem ain't stupid enough to believe Joe Budden is his friend. You is stupid enough, Sloppy, because you a sucker for love. And because you a sucker for love, you sitting around here simping to people that don't even like you. And that's your problem. You went over there thinking that all these people are going to be on your side doing this rap beef. Like Gilly punk ass. Yo, I just listened to that Drake and Party album. That ain't it, dog. That shit was corn on the cob. Yeah, exactly. Corn on the cob, Gilly. That's exactly what it was. And when is that Drake interview coming? Oh, yeah, that's going to be coming soon. Damn sure ain't soon. How many years? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year? What year is you going to get the Drake interview? Used you suckers. Used. And it didn't even save them. All them powers, and you couldn't even save them. It's over. Listen. I got energy today. I got some rest. I heard that at Drake and them album, and it put me right to sleep. I said, oh, this is terrible. Ooh, this is what Cino's like when he got some sleep. Hey. They said he stole the album from a Canadian artist. I told you it sounds like something that was stolen from somebody else and they trying to remake it. Not particularly Party, but damn show Drake. S. Joseph, how old are you? Please tell the crowd how old you are. And don't lie. Because we can tell. Mm-hmm. Let's see what he says. All right, S. Joseph. We still haven't seen an age. He said, but the album cover. The album cover that got it look like Party going down on Drake in front of the Marilyn Monroe Towers. It's not a good look. He said, all 25. Okay, you bumped yourself up to 25. Listen. Now he says 40. Okay. That means you are about 19 or 20. Okay. And I'm going to tell you. Listen. You do not know good music from bad music. It's not your fault. You're just young. And you grew up listening to this person. So you become a prisoner of the moment. You cannot tell good music from bad music. And it's okay. It's a lot of people. It's just like somebody who watch a movie and they can't tell a good movie from a bad movie. You ever watch a movie and go, damn, this is awful. Somebody be like, man, that was great. And you look at them like, what did you watch? Like, are you serious? I knew he was going to lie about his age. We knew. That's why I said, don't lie. You see how long it came for him to come back with an answer? Appreciate you though, S. Joseph, but we already know the answers to the question. And the answer is, it's not your fault. You just cannot tell good music from bad music because you had listened to so much bad music that you think something is good when it's still trash. When something is trash and you take this out and say, this is the best out of this trash. This is the best thing, but it's still trash. It's just the best out of the trash that's in the trash. It's not a great album at all. Now, I give the engineer credit. The engineer had very messed up production work. A lot of this sounds like renditions. In case you guys just got here, let me explain to you why the album is bad. The album is bad because it sounds like people are not conclusively together. The best of both worlds. You know who liked that album with Jay-Z and R. Kelly? A lot of the women and a lot of people who like that album who don't know good music from bad. Okay? Best of both worlds is some subpar bullshit. And because, you know, one of the main reasons why, it was one of the first albums ever. Two people were never in the same room when they were recording it. They were sending their lyrics over. Send your bars over. I'll send you lyrics. You send me this. R. Kelly done his verses, did the hook to the song, send it over to Jay-Z. Jay-Z then will put his verse to it, vice versa. So you ended up with an album that didn't sound conclusively together. Now, they might have one or two songs that work on the album, but the rest of it is some subpar trash. That's what this album is. Subpar trash. But the engineer did his best to try to make it sound like it was simpatico. See? What I tell you? Here's another one. Here's another one. Best of Both Worlds is fire. Best of Both Worlds is trash. It's really a trash album. But I'm okay. I gotta roll. I'm saying I'm a home. When I see Jay-Z howling like a dog on doing his lyrics, okay. I gotta roll. I said, yeah, it was over. All right. And that was right after an ass whooping he just took. at the hands of Nas and Ether. He was still concussed from Ether. Now, on top of all of this, right? On top of this entire project, PartyNextDoor and Drake album sounds like the best of both worlds. The same thing after he just got his ass whooped and you coming back outside and you still concussed. That's what this sounds like. His strategy is to win over the women. That's the same strategy Jay-Z had. I'm going to do an R&B album with R. Kelly. I'm going to get the women on my side. That's how I'm going to get out of this battle. And this ass whooping I just lost with. This is going to do it. It didn't work. It didn't work for Jay, and it ain't gonna work for you. Your name is Pitt, and you ain't getting your ass up out of this. Yeah, because that's like Drake was in quicksand, and he kept panicking. And the more you panic in quicksand, what do we all know? Those who have never been in quicksand know. The more you move and panic, the faster you sink. And that is what's happening to Drake right now. Right now, the sand is up to here. That boy can't even breathe. We see the top of his head. That boy going under that sand. Look, the sand is past his nose now. That sand up to his forehead. That boy has sunk. It's over. Straight up and down. Listen. I'm going to tell you, the album sounds ridiculous because what they're trying to do is actually make a moment. They're trying to find something that works. They're taking from other people's swag and they're trying to jack it into whatever they want it to become. You could tell by listening to this album, they're trying to find something that works. And Party has doing, basically it sounded like Party had did a lot of these songs. And Drake just comes on and jumps in with some auto-tunes and scribbling over the music and fucks it all up. Completely screws it all up. He inspires euphoria after dropping Family Matters. Now Kendrick has turned him into a corpse. He turned himself into a corpse. He could have handled this battle and said, man, you know what? K-Dot, we did it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got this. Had he been a man about it, he would have still been able to have a career. He'd have been able to make his other music. He was like, all right, I'm going to go back to making that music y'all like, you know what I'm saying, and do what I got to do. This dude spiraling. He staged a whole damn. Somebody got hit at my house. Look, everyone's trying to break into my house now because of this song. This song has put me in danger. You got former record executives, extras, people who was in commercials trying to jump the fence. I'm like, look, this dude hair just got moosed. He ain't finna come get his hair moosed and trimmed at Mario Tricosi to come jump your fence. Oh my God. This is the clown that everybody saw, that they knew wasn't real. It was like, dude, okay, what happened with the investigation? Did they find the person who did it? They find the car, they find everything. What happened with the investigation, Sloppy? Why the police ain't looking at it? Exactly. Come on, man. The best part of the lawsuit is him calling Kendrick anti-Semitic. Yeah, that is hilarious. A so-called black man, a man who said he identifies as black, is calling another black man anti-Semitic. It's very hilarious. Um, Look, somebody else is saying it too, that he stole from another artist. It would not surprise me. I'm sitting here not knowing what y'all talking about. And I've already said it in this video. This sounds like somebody else's work. A younger person probably made this out. And it's probably better than this. So I'm already can tell you right now, this is probably a ripoff of a younger artist who had a vibe, who told and made this album, and it went right along with everything that was laid out. And once they laid it out, they said, oh, this is it. I mean, I would just sit back and listen and laugh at this album if I'm. And he knew better than to say something about die. It better be so subliminal, nobody can pick it up. Do not mention Dot on this album. Please, for your own sake. I didn't hear anything, so maybe y'all picked it up. Only thing I really picked up was the Joe Budden thing when he talked about Melissa Ford. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, when this is over, we'll look into all that, who stole what. I believe it. Trust me. I believe it. 100 and this is y'all waited 365 days for trash. I told y'all it was gonna be trash. Party don't need Drake. He needs you to promote his work. That's what he needs from you, Sloppy. He needs you to promote his work when he put it out. The Party 4 album didn't get no marketing, no push by you. Party was in Cali performing in damn lounges. Get it right. He ruined himself. He ruined himself. That's some champagne sloppy mess right there. He said, good Lord, this just came out. And it's just terrible. It's more songs sounding the same over and over again, same rendition. Same rendition, same song over and over again. It's the same old song, just a different meaning. I knew it was going to be this. Drake is auto-tuning way too much because he can't sing. He never could. I had this review ready a month ago. I could have probably did it a month ago. I could have told you this was going to be what it is. The Puppet Slayer strikes again. Let me guess. Academy is praising this, right? Look at all the puppets. Who's going to praise this album? Cam, DJ Sad, Maul fake ass, Academy. All of them. Flex. Yeah, I just heard that new album. Yeah, that's the man, that new Drake, that's the new fly. Him and Party. Who you mad at? Me or yourself? You. You. Casa not mad because he couldn't get into the soup to his suite. You mad because you couldn't get into you mad you couldn't get into his suite at the Super Bowl, you damn groupie. Thank you. Casa not. You're not hip-hop, little nigga. That's not what you do. You cater to doggone 12-year-olds. And you about the size of one. You goofy bastard. You was gonna walk into his thing so you can get your moment. Kendrick don't need you. You thought like, oh, I get to see K-Dot at the Super Bowl. I'm Sanat. They're gonna be like, I don't give a damn if your name was Sanat Kai or whatever the hell your thing is. Get your dumb ass up out of here. Your silliness. You ain't hip hop. You don't know shit about this. Did he let everybody else go up there, didn't he? Well, I can't go. I'm Sanat. Be like, dude, we are not finna bend over backwards and get busted in the back for a doggone promotion or a push or a look, fool. That ain't what we do around here. You let them white boys make you strip down naked and get humiliated while they play with your thing, and you promote that kid. Is that your house or them white boys' house? Who owned you? Who promoted you? When you was building yourself up, who was backing you? Casanat. Rich, sick, twisted, white boy. Don't make me expose you. Stay in your lane, because I know you was a broke black guy making videos and wasn't getting no money in them project buildings. And you just all of a sudden get invited to the podcast or the content creators meeting that I turned down. I said, I'm good. You went to the one that was in Arizona. Am I lying? Where them Aiden Rosses are, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. You remember that? Ashton Kutcher was there in a mask. You remember that? What happened? To the second meeting, the second party that happened at night. Do you want to go down that road? Tell people how you really got your money? How you really blew up and came out of nowhere? Why you really on WWE? And getting commercials? I don't think so. So K-Dot don't need you around him. Goddamn Casa 9 had to bust it open for the jams. He was like, they hit a light. Hit a light. He went in the room and then he messing around with it. It was weird. You put your hand on that book and you swore to the devil. You denounced God to the devil, Kai. That's what you did. You denied God to the devil. You put your hand on the black satanic Bible and denounced God and said, they said, we just playing. It's just a little fake ritual thing we do here just to make it fun. It's like you go into the next room. It's all fun and games. It don't really mean anything. Oh, it meant something. You thought you didn't have to do these things. They wanted you to state your religion when you put your hand on that Bible. And they asked you to just denounce God in all religions, right? Whatever you believe in. When they ask you, right? They put your hands on the Bible. So what religion you believe in? Okay. Do you have the strength and power of you to denounce God? Right? Just say no. Let's just do it for fun, just to give you the power, give yourself the power. See, you're giving yourself the power. And you did it. And then you were all effort, like, I don't want to do it. And the dude said, it don't mean anything. Right? You can go right back to praising God. We just need you to do this part right here. And you did it. You did it, Casanat. So, all of a sudden, overnight, your life changed. You think it's because of your content? Don't make me expose you. Don't make me expose you. Stay in your lane. Be a good little boy. Be a good little boy now. Don't make me expose you. Now, all of these so-called podcast shows, you know, they seem to have a theme about themselves, right? And they seem to have a goal to corrupt the young teenagers, because most parents don't be watching it. Ask yourself this question. Why is Casanat in the shower with another man for some type of skit, right? And they're washing up with their underwear on in the shower with each other, right? Why is this content? Why is that content? They're all told to do these acts. I'm going to break down the whole thing, dog. I'm going to bring the whole thing down. I'm already started, dog. You already on the sticky note. Y'all already on the sticky note. I got names, nigga. I got names on the sticky. Oh, it's going down. Just make sure y'all on the Patreon for when it go down, because it's going down. Because I'm just getting all the ducks in a row. I hope they don't think I forgot. No, I ain't forgot. I'm just making sure I get everybody. So right now, you're on the sticky note. We got them all right there. See it? It's already written. Casanat is on there. Dr. Disrespect. Lazy. Playboy Max. What it says on the side? FaZe Clan. Oh, we ain't playing around. Oh, we know. So y'all get ready for that Patreon. If y'all VIP on my Casino for Life Patreon, get ready. Yeah. Y'all on the sticky note already. It's my agenda to take y'all asses out. Oh, I know about you. I know what you do. Remember, I said no. Them niggas said yes. They got the apple in their mouth, laying up on the tray. That was y'all. Oh no. See, what I got is sticky notes of all the things I need to do. All the things I'm taking care of. Michael Jordan almost killing his own son. That's up there. That's going to be on the Patreon today. So you getting that today. Michael Jordan almost killing his son. That would have ruined him. Mm-hmm. He said, I knew that was coming up. You better believe that was coming up. Now that we got y'all attention, let's get back to this shitty album. Now, the OVO sweatshop seemed to be abandoned, and it's not a lot of people there. The production is wild for this album. It's spotty because of this auto tune that it sounds like they added in, but the engineer did his best job ever trying to make this. And I said, okay, this engineer had to do some work because this is a mess. And a lot of it sounds like some leftover stuff or some project that Party was working on. And because of that, well, that's because the song that I would listen to again, I think it's Die Trying. I like Die Trying. I could deal with that. It don't make me want to throw up. I can listen to Die Trying without getting sick. But other than that, I can't really tell you too much about the album that makes me stick about it. I will forget this album in about the next 10, so this video over. I'm already over the album. So I wouldn't call this a moment. Oh, absolutely. You waited 365 days for trash. Well, this is all Drake can do. He's at the end of his rope. He went back to being R&B, right? They like Drake with the melodies. We don't like Drake when he act tough. Well, this is bitter bitch Drake. So this is the bitter bitch Drake. He's bitter. Everybody turned on him because he got his ass whooped. They turned on you because of your antics. That's why you're not taking responsibility for what you caused, Drake. So people are turned off from you. Celebrities and the fans are turned off from you because of your antics. Your stuck-up suburbanite privileged antics. And because of your antics, people don't want to deal with you. And you don't know how to accept it. And it's coming out in your music. Your bitterness. You sound like a bitter bitch through the entire album. Listen to the lyrics. Every song, he's like bitter. He's all this narcissistic. Everything is, this is no love album. This ain't nothing. The lyrics ain't got nothing to do with it. You're hoping that the music is gonna carry you. Like they're gonna listen to this beat and they're gonna vibe to it. They're not gonna listen to me talking because I sound like a loser, bitter, bit simp. Auto tunes is not carrying him, it's sinking him because he auto tuned the entire goddamn album. You can't sing, dog. Use the auto tune for a hook or a bar or something. If you could really sing, dog, we ain't gotta listen to you auto tune a goddamn whole album. Ether did do that. See, the thing is that Ether was limited by its technology. There was no YouTube. Okay, that came out 5 years before YouTube even existed. There was no Twitter. There was no Facebook. Okay, what we had at that time was blog sites. That was it. Blog sites was life. Nas had his own blog site called Stillmatic.com. And once they started Stillmatic.com blog site, I was one of the main people in there. Telling them the real. All the stuff y'all hear now, I was saying then. All that truth behind, I told everybody the truth behind in there. In 2001 in San Diego, California. Actually, Rancho Bernardo to be exact. But, right. So it was just limited by its technology, but the damage was done. That song split the rock up. They had internal problems and it was all exploded ever since Ether. Since Ether, what happened to the rock? They started to go their separate ways. Are you predicting minor success on this album? Yep, and possible lawsuits. Drake better look out for a lawsuit because, trust me, people are already saying it's a Canadian artist. I don't know who this Canadian artist is or whatever, but somebody finna sue over this. Somebody might try to sue, say, hey, that's my work. That's my song and I wasn't paid. That's gonna come out. I just know it because Drake has a reputation of stealing work. Or not stealing, using work that belongs to somebody else. A reference track is gonna come out. All of it is gonna leak. It's just a matter of time. Just wait for it. That train ain't never late. Somebody said it's happening already. I ain't even got time to look it up. Exactly. He said, oh, the artist that Freddie Gibbs talked about them copying his artwork. Okay, let me go in and do something here. People are trying to message me right now. Let me see what's up. They like, we sent you something. You got your guy over here in love with 15-year-old boys. You got a 15-year-old boy lover, and I'm going through it. You had Sloppy over here with his girl who's going on a monkey site. talking to young children while she's there exploiting it, lying about her age and asking kids adult sexual like questions, and Drake is in here while this is happening, loving every minute of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Champagne Slop. GNX comes out, puts that album on the back burner. And now, poor Chubbs, your head of security, or making sure he gives your head some security, or, your beard. I've never seen him on his job. I always see him next to you, chilling, like he's one of your artists or something. I see you stand with Chubbs more than you do your own artists on your label. And how is he head of security and he's never on point? You see that dude behind him looking over there behind him? That dude like he on security. How your head of security ain't on his job? Why is he posing for pictures all the time if he's the head of security? Somebody got to make it make sense to me sometime around here, right? So I just opened up, I got a whole bunch of emails coming through since I've been doing this video. And God damn it, if this picture ain't everywhere now, and I'm gonna share it with y'all for the first time. All right. Get ready. Ta-da! There it is. Now, we're going to do a whole live stream on this as soon as I get the information. But the breaking news right now is that this guy album, Drake album, just stole it from this guy's album from Canada. Didn't I just say that without even knowing it? I just said it. Somebody gonna sue. You see, you're not a colleague, you're a fucking colonizer. The fact it matters in the truth of the matter, it was God plan to show y'all the liar. You a fan, you a fan, you a fan. You a fan, you a fan, you a stealing ass nigga, you a thinking that God. Stealing ass nigga, you a goddamn fraud. Hey. Run for your life, protect your artwork, run for your life. Now, yeah. Now, that is the Marilyn Monroe Tower, right? I think Party is from there. That's not in Toronto. That's outside of Canada. That's in like, what is that, Misogyny or whatever? But that's the Marilyn Monroe Tower. Okay. That place is known for some crazy itch. All right. So we gonna do a whole live stream on this as soon as I get more information about who this guy is and everything. Believe me, my email is full right now with this. You see this breakdown already? People is already on it. So I'm gonna have to get more information. Okay, I don't have the info yet, but no, this will be the cover art. You swagger jacket. Sloppy. What did I tell you? Champagne Sloppy. Your album wasn't even out 10 hours before somebody came out and said, you stealing from me. Jacking my slang. Like Kwame Brown said, you the guy from Italian Job. You ain't got no imagination. All you know is to steal. All you do is steal. I hope the young boy got paid or something, like he was a ghostwriter. You gave him the credits on the album because you damn sure stole his artwork, man. Did you say you did it? Did the kid say, hey, like, this was me and Drake is paying homage to me? I don't know yet. I got to look into it. Okay, I wasn't even going to post this artwork because I don't have the stuff to really go with it and say it yet. So we can't go down this road right now because I don't have the information. The information's in the email. I just got it while we're live. Like, it's been blowing up already. I just haven't clicked on all this stuff. So we're going to go into all this. His name is John Rivers, supposedly. It just says John Rivers from Canada. Canadian artist John Rivers. So, all right, we're going to talk about this, but I do know about the Maryland Monroe Towers. It's in like Mrs. Senegal or whatever how they pronounce it. But it's like outside of Toronto. But I think that's where Party is from, if I'm not mistaken. Party is not from Toronto. He's from over there. So I don't know if he lived there in those towers too, but it's a coincidence. But I think Party is from there. That's from my past knowing of Party, because I've listened to Party before and would not listen to Drake. Like, if you want to listen to anything, listen to Party's album. The 4 album, Party 4, that album is way better than this. This is crap. Miss Senegal, yeah, Miss Senegal. That's how you pronounce it, or whatever. All right, okay, good. Whatever, I don't. I don't know how to pronounce the thing. I'm not Canadian. I'm sorry. I was hoping Kendrick would drop the same day. I think they haven't even dropped the soundtrack for the Captain America movie, but he's got songs on the Captain America movie. Plus but most of it's like the I song is on there, and Captain America, they got the N95 remix and Captain America. Captain America's a good movie. It ain't like the most outstanding movie, but it's a good movie. So, I'm going to be there. Oh, somebody in here already telling the story. Let me go ahead. Before we do that, I will go back and I will review all of the information that's been sent to me about what's going on here. And I will do my investigation, and then I will come out and give y'all the proper, information. But I said this is what we need to cover. I mean, y'all can see the cover art or what's going to be the cover art when we do make that video. Oh yes, it's going to go down on the Patreon this whole month. February. Y'all think y'all spend a little light? We just gave y'all some business information that's going to help you grow some more about leveraging your credit. We have the Tupac versus MC Hammer situation. So we want y'all to get abreast of what's going on out here. And definitely go listen to GNX one more time to get your mind back straight. That's my link in the chat. I put it in there for my page on my Patreon. John Rivers got a YouTube page. Yeah, he's gonna blow up off this. So this is the greatest Yeah, I might have to air that out. Captain America is not no goddamn Chris Evans no more. He black. God damn it. The first Captain America was black. God damn it. Isaiah was the first. Then came Sam. Talking to me about no Steve Rogers. Ticket's calling this a clap. Ticket, you compromise. Come on, dog. No, you can't do that, dog. This is, come on, man. Come on, Ticket. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Go back to sports, man. Shouts out to Ticket, man. I love Ticket TV. I just love it more for the sport. This ain't no damn class. Y'all messing with me. Ticket ain't said nothing like that. Get out of here. You know damn well this album ain't no class. Drake thieving again. Exactly. No creativity. This is like, well, let me look into it first. But I don't like the album cover, the artwork in Drake's album. As you look at it, it looked like Party going down on Drake in the snow. This looks awful. This is an awful look for your album. Y'all don't even want to show y'all face on the album. Y'all so disgraceful. Like we're trying to hide and do some damn creepy shit. Somebody just accused you of possible PDFing, and here you are doing some cringy shit on your album cover. And you Party, you got to go along with it. That's not a good look. Look, they know they stole it too. That's why they look like some thieves. They got can't show our face, hide our face from this disgraceful ass album we put out. I don't know. Maybe Ticket want an OVO jacket. I don't know. He can have mine. It look AI generated. Oh, I couldn't see Drake being out there. All right, the LGBT is gonna love this. Now, that's it. So that's my review of this pathetic album. All right. If I have to rate it out of 4 stars, I give it 1.5 stars out of 4. Now, what we have on my Screen Paint channel, because we're going to cover this too. Black Captain America's here, baby. The Sino Man is back, fighting crime on YouTube. Here to block this ridiculous ass album. Ching, ching. Throw this right at Drake's head. Black Captain America. Ah! Ah! That's right. Kicks bang. Oh, Drake came in there. What the album sound like? The album sound like this. Yo. Me and Barney next door, here we are. Now I am is what I do. And it ain't at all. 'Cause they changed up on me. I don't need them no more. And this is my breakdown. 'Cause she don't appreciate me. I got the money. I got money. I got cars. I fly you out. You can sit next to me. Just long as you promise to have sex with me. Yeah. She said, I wanna chill with the boy. I wanna chill with the boy. Just like I chill with the boy. And I don't care about those guys who switched up. 'Cause I suck. And my music is what it is. Because I like it. Get this goddamn bullshit album out my circumference. Sloppy, you're done. Drake, you're done. You don't know, eh? You're done, eh? Your garbage album, eh? You don't know, eh? Kendrick, boom, 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 boom on your broken head, eh? Your album done. You cook. Well done. Ding. Time to eat. You're done. Do not come back. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You are done. In sign language, this means stop. Stop. Do not come back. Casino for life. I'm out. Peace.